have to show a final last surprise pick.
For Zyda?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm trying to, depending on what the
Pakita jungle?
laner. Yes. Yes, exactly. Okay.
Maybe.
I wanted to take the moment to say it, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's,
I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's cool.
I thought you were gonna go for something different.
Come on, man. You gotta see the build-up. You already got to this point.
I was still building it, but it's cool.
I messed it up.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's all good, bro. It's all
Alright,
good,
the Alice is there. Of course, they're gonna pick up the gourd.
Alice,
They're gonna try to give Naisu a win today.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, Zyda, what is he gonna end up picking?
He looks fired up.
Is he just gonna go for the Leomord at this point?
All that build up for Leomord.
We here! We here! A wise man once said, "Oh, give me the saber.
Give the saber.
I'll take him down level 4.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
Do you need 30 seconds, my boy? I think you do. Rock hard, I'm gonna give it to him right now. 3, 2, 1, go ahead.
You know what? Just so it's fair, I'll give it the first initial treatment, like how I reacted to the Selena earlier in game number 2. What? Why? All right, okay, that's just for fairness. I gave it to Sean earlier, I gotta give it to Zyda now. This time it's okay.
All right, lane to lane, Harley versus Gord. It's excellent, right? If you're thinking about it that way, but yeah, why?
Wow.
We'll probably answer that as we go into game 3, obviously.
I mean, of course, there's the elephant in the room of if it does work, it will work really well.
Oh yeah.
It can dunk on that Harley. I'm gonna say it right now.
Yeah. If it works, it will work really well, especially since it's paired up with a Kali. That is just burst for days. They can't snowball out of control. But then the thing is, they're up against a Hilda that they have to think about.
Dude, this is so funny. Imagine,
so funny.
like, Renmar was talking about, why not go with the Paquito? Zyda's like, hold my Phoenix. I'm gonna go ahead and make this a lot more complicated. Picking up a Zyda in their last game of the season.
A Saber, not a Zyda.
Oh, I mean,
yeah.
Now they're gonna be interchangeable.
A Saber, not a Zyda.
Zyda basically just,
So picking up a Zyda.
picking up a Zyda. Picking up Saber picks up Zyda. Zyda picks up Saber. You know what?
Saber's gonna pick everyone up later.
No, yeah. Level 4.
Level 4.
Level 4. Always remember 2 words.
The legendary.
Level 4.
It's crazy. It isn't even killing spree. That dude is just going for all of burst.
Literally gonna pop heads.
Yeah. He just wants that damage. He wants faster abilities after he uses the ultimate. Man.
Dude, everybody's waiting for the level 4.
Yeah,
Everyone's waiting for it.
Not even killing spree is wild to me.
He's just watching. I mean, the cameraman's just watching. He's waiting for that level 4 hit.
Bro, Zyda is wildin'. Now he has level 4.
See what I mean?
Here he goes.
All right.
Can he go into the side of the wise man? But Tracy and Lansu are tanky members in the early portions of the game. I don't think that's the right targets.
Not
now
quite.
he shifts his sights towards the bush, waiting for somebody to enter that is squishy enough to give him the first blood.
It actually feels like it's more reasonable for him to go for someone's...
Tracy doesn't want to give it to him. He says, not so fast, my boy. You're going to have to look for something else. The turtle is about to be reset again. But here goes another one of those Throne of Ruins to officially kick things off in this game. Not a first blood for Zyda, but a first blood for Twisted Minds, as they're going to be holding on to this major objective.
Yeah, that was a great take here. Now they're going to have maximum control. 3mar still in the fight, though.
But 3mar doesn't have enough firepower against the 2 members, especially with Retribution coming out from MP the King. It's Twisted, turning things around.
Yeah, I mean, as expected, right now they don't have the answers that they need for this Alice, and Lansu can just keep rinsing and repeating what he did there. He doesn't have the flicker, okay, just gleam in, Throne of Ruin, threaten them out. Once you have the flicker, even worse for TNC. So far though, it's good the Zyda hasn't gone down.
Oh, they're gonna go for Tracy.
Good call, good call.
That was a miss that now turned into a conversion in the 3rd minute.
Ooh. In all of this, I was thinking, you know what, where's the level 4 first blood? We're all thinking that, right? But you know what, it can still come. I think they're just more hesitant to play it just because, you know what, you don't want to give away your body too much. You're a lot squishier at level 4. You don't want to give away, and you don't want to fall behind in XP very early on.
They're just looking to make the Phoenix Army proud with this last pick. It's just a surprise. I even have to remember the ultimates. What's that called again?
Triple sweep.
Triple sweep.
Thank you so much. It's been a while since we saw TNC pick this up. I wonder when was the last time that the Saber was picked up, you know?
Probably years
Probably
ago.
Season 10. I don't know.
Probably.
Oh, because it was the Paquito that was picked up, and the Benny Cutie's still going to be that same, but not.
Oh!
No, he
Getting
lives!
taken down. Benny Cutie lives.
Yeah, the burn wasn't enough. So far, we've just been seeing a lot of farming from Zyda. We're waiting to see when he'll get his first big kill with a triple sweep, but right now, Twisted Minds are keeping themselves scarce as well.
In before, he doesn't get a kill all game. Just builds tank and just doesn't die.
Yeah, that's what people would call a dark system or something.
That's a dark system.
I don't know if it's still existing to this day. I think Renmar would be the judge of that. Does it still exist? Like dark system picks?
And you know what? At this point, I'm more. I was gonna say I'm more chill about it, but then it did crash out earlier. So yeah, the Dark System picks are still there.
Oh, well, that's kind of unfortunate. 3 Mars here, bursted down again. Here goes the RWM, and Sean is going to be at least bursted down too a bit, and he might
Sean.
be taken down, but still lives, still stays, but not for long, as Chapman's going to be able to deal the Raging Sandstorm to dish out the damage. Dreamer's going to be doing the same. Lansu from the back looks for the Mamba. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Sean for the price of Chaknu, but I think the savageness doesn't end there as Zyda looks for Nausea. He wants a little bit more. MP the King's dishing the damage, but he's going to be escaping too. TNC leading by 1K.
And remember, when you purify the triple sweep, the damage will still connect. It's just that the animation of you getting held up in the air, that's what's going to end. The damage will still go through. So you saw after that triple sweep, even though Nausea got to purify away, a good chunk of his health was taken out.
Still hurts. That's why it's also just so good to build damage on the Saber, no matter what. Again, I would love to see a tank build Saber is eventually, maybe we can have a utility Saber.
Yeah,
but right now, that's what Zyda's looking like.
Yeah, I feel like they're also going to have to be smarter with their approaches the longer this game goes, because the scaling out of that Saber doesn't really come off so well as much. Sean and Nosha's probably going to be your main target, but Chakno has always been the main target for Twisted Minds. He still is able to escape, but going back, Zyda needs to get something up quick.
Let's see when that'll happen. Storm also level 8. Storm's been the foil to Sean and vice versa. I think Sean needs to watch out when he decides to use the Mystic Gush. A purple buff steal completed for TNC. MP the King is 1 buff down.
Right now, these buff steals, they're step 1, right? There's so many more steps they need to do to slow down MP the King on this Harley, but they're definitely in the right direction.
Yeah, Zyda has a 2-level lead over the Harley. He's been spending a lot of time farming up, stealing resources, so they're indirectly slowing this Harley down just with Zyda farming.
You know, even with him unscathed 101, that's usually a good start if you are the Harley, but apparently not so much, because TNC is doing their very best, grouping up, getting some rotations done, and now they're going to be looking for this next turtle, where Twisted Minds is looking forward for the chase.
Good cut by 3-Mar topside, because now there's a minion wave pushing there.
And they are going to be continuing this fight once again. Lanzo's not going to be able to hit anything. Apparently, MP the King is going to be able to take that turtle for themselves. Shaknu's kind of stuck, but Lanzo's going to be taken down as well. Shaknu lives. TNC holding on to a 2.2k gold lead. They've increased their gold lead in spite of losing that major objective.
They can kind of cut even more here behind the turret. TNC just exerting so much pressure right now.
And look at 3-Mar just pushing them back as they're claiming territory slowly but surely. From 2k a while ago, make that almost 3k today.
Yeah, what hurts for Twisted Minds is they know that they need their Alice around. So the fact that 3-Mar cut the wave and the significant amount of progress was used.
Season 10!
Jump to the turret up top. Yeah, it was NXPE Kaizen. Back in Season 10, the last pick, the Saber.
I told you, bro. This reminds me of so many things.
They had to dig deep for that one. It took them a while to get that graphic up.
They had to search for at least 3.5 seasons in.
That was long ago.
Well, fortunately for us, we finally figured out and remembered. Appreciate the one that brought that up, but TNC is continuously bringing up their lead, 3.1. And it's Streamar doing the same regular programming as usual, just being in the face of his opponents.
Yeah, similar to the previous game. This time, it's just some great rotations coming in from Chakno, 3mar, and Stome. That's provided a lot of space. They've been pulling attention away from where Zyda is, which allowed him to invade the parts of the jungle where MP the King was not in. Still, it's a 2-level gap. Divine Glaive already for MP. But Zyda's been doing some terrific counter jungling this game.
Yeah, excellent counter jungling, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's all he's been doing. Just trying to steal away as many of the jungle creeps as he can.
Yeah, look at that lead. It's almost, well, it's 1,100 or so.
And 2 levels.
Yeah, and 2 levels.
Damn, all right. Zyda making the support Saber work.
Okay. Not what I had in mind to cast today, but it still works nevertheless. RWM is going to be there, but doesn't really chunk up as much of the damage for the other members. Instead, it's going to be Betty Cutie dancing, but will eventually be bursted down. Now it's Twisted Minds actually going for the attack as well. Chakno has no choice but to run. Zyda's just going to be using his blades to actually escape, and apparently not, because Nosha's going to be there as well. And is still going to stay alive. Zyda escapes, but not for long because of the gourd coming out from Sean. Now it's going to be Lansu dashing away. 3mar's going to be chasing them yet again, but MP the King waiting for the right opportunity to burst out Chakno, and he falls down. MP the King making the most out of it. Stum is going to be putting the punish on MP as well. A lot of things happening in the Lord Pit. It's a bloodbath in Game 3.
Yeah, it's just a big trade. TNC needed to get scrappy with that after Benny Cutie went down because a good amount of their damage is gone. But again, Nosha is reminded that even if he decides to go in with a Purify and he cancels out the animation of the triple sweep, the damage still connects. Zyda was holding on to it, Nosha got close, and the moment he did, he got blasted down by Zyda and Stome.
Yeah, Zyda's just playing this so weird right now where it's like he's walking in slow motion. I don't know if you guys have seen this. He's using himself as bait, trying to make Twisted come up with a play on their own. Instead of using the triple sweep to initiate, they're doing it to counter.
I think that's a tough situation for Zyda right now because the scaling came off a little too early for him, unable to get his first kill. That's why Renmar was also wondering, when's it gonna happen? Apparently in the first 10 minutes, it didn't.
Yeah, but MP the King and Nosha will have to time their entries well, and I think that's why they locked in the Saber. This is probably something that they were thinking of showing maybe in the playoffs if ever they made it there, as a response to the Harley, as a response to the Claude. Let's see if we'll get that moment again. We've already seen it twice. Nay, 3 times it happened.
Phoenix Army says, let me show you what you've missing, or what you've been missing. TNC holding on to a 2.5k gold lead. Nosha only the lone Twisted Mind showing himself. Lansu is right there behind the grass towards the Lord Pit. Tracy's going to be pushing inside. Chakno doing the same thing. Zyda's going to be bursted down again. And that's going to be the first casualty coming out from the Phoenix Army. Knockup coming out from the Lord. But Nosha's going to be taken down as well. 3mar now looking for the push. Lansu backs away, but MP the King is not yet done. He want to make sure that 3mar is going to pay, but it's not going to happen. Twisted Minds still holding on to this Lord Pit.
Consecration and that little buff of heal, I think came after the Oracle. When did he build it? Yeah, that came after before he built the Oracle. So he built the Oracle right after we saw that little burst of heal. So that's just like Uranus things.
2 oracles.
Maybe a regen also.
Was that 2 oracles? Look at that.
No,
right?
just one. It's just one.
It's just doubled up in my monitor. Okay, that was weird. But right now, yeah, that's why you pick the Uranus, right? Against a Harley, you try to give him so much hope. You try to give him a target to throw that deadly magic on. And when it doesn't work, it's just bad times. And that buys your team some time if you are behind.
Yeah,
and in this case, you know what? TNC are behind by not that much. Actually, they're ahead.
They're not even behind. They're leading by 241, but not anymore, as Twisted Minds are starting to get a little bit more real estate. They know that this is the time for them to actually strike. Chakno sees the target. Sean is forced to flicker away. That's a major resource upon that next Lord Siege.
Whoa, there. Was he thinking that Zyda was there with Chakno?
I think he was.
I feel like he definitely pressed that flicker way too early.
Yo,
was in a safe spot.
better safe than sorry.
Yeah, sure.
I would say.
He knows that his services is needed
Yeah.
in the later portions of this game.
Stone has the Divine Glaive already, so his core items are locked in. It is a 900, almost 1,000 gold lead for Sean in the Gourd. I think Zyda, again, he's been farming really well. He's been counter jungling really well, but at this point, he really cannot be seen in any of the Lord engagements. He needs to be playing away from the team because Lansu is going to be the one looking for him. Once Lansu finds him, Twisted Minds are going to be hell-bent in delaying the Lord for as long as they could. Because it's even going to be really difficult for a Saber to get close enough in Retribution range. And Retri battles for Zyda here are going to be really, really tough. So the rest of the team, TNC, need to carry their weight, see if they can bring anyone low. And then whoever that will be, Zyda decides to go in, triple sweep, will either finish off the kill, Retri, or he'll still save that triple sweep for the eventual entry of the Claude or the Harley, and then Retri. So it's a tough checklist for TNC.
It's a tough checklist. At the same time, it doesn't feel impossible right now. Keeping
agree.
Zyda alive is priority number one. I'm pretty sure Fremar knows that. He's like, presidential bodyguard at this point, Secret Service. And oh, there you go, Queen's Wings. I was looking for these. Maybe I would have liked it earlier here for Zyda. Again,
Better late than never.
better late than never. And again, if you can survive long enough
To
you
see
might
yourself
have a
become the
chance.
villain?
No,
No, it's just
that's just
them going at it.
It's just TNC things at this
It's just TNC things.
All right.
Looking at the Saber again. Zyda nowhere to be found. Tracy looking for him proactively. Chaknu the only one showing himself. Lansu
Hiding.
Threemar doing the same. Almost half health coming out from the Lord. But the three damage dealers from Twisted Minds are not really showing themselves. As to this moment, Chaknu found that Nosha was there upon that little minion or little jungle objective. Now it's going to be the rest of the members. Tracy's going to be found out. No Zaman Force yet to be released. It's still just a dance that was very important for these two teams.
Really good dancing here by Twisted Minds. They're doing everything they can to get a lot of information so that Lansu can call for a play. TNC are protecting their side of the jungle though. So yeah, it's just dead even.
It's really good control, especially now that you see Chaknu just roving around. They know that, Threemar can hold this all day long.
Yeah.
All they need to look for is MP, and he's not showing.
Yeah, and you see Lansu holding more the beard bush right behind the Lord pit because he knows that's actually the best angle that Zyda can come through. And he checks it. So now they know where Zyda is.
And this is the idea that they want to go for. Zyda finally showing himself after quite some time. Tracy also looking to give out the information that he needs. Threemar doing the same. There comes the burst down, and Threemar probably wasn't ready for it, but he is still able to stay alive. Now the counter attack comes in, coming in from TNC Pro Team, but it will also come into a halt. Both teams having some cards dealt, but not really the finishing touches.
TNC have a huge headache right now, and the name is Alice.
Here goes, half health, Threemar chunked into half, or maybe 25% of his HP, and then there goes Latsu again! But Zyda with a huge retribution before he dies! Now the RWM is going to be coming into play. Stone is going to be dishing some damage, but he will also be taking damage himself! It's going to be a slight disaster for TNC Pro Team as Threemar and Benny backs away! Good thing Zyda has the retribution, but the Phoenix Army flaps their wings back to their base.
100% winning the battle, but looks like they might be losing the war here. As we see Twisted barreling down on top in mid.
Oh, another Throne of Ruin coming out from Lansu. Probably the biggest one in this series. Threemar doing his best. Benny out in the back, looking to defend still as Threemar taking the brunt of the damage coming out from the Blazing Duet, and he is gonna be going down. Same goes for Benny Cutie. Zyda the only one left alone. The trump card. Can he be able to protect their lair? Apparently not as much. Here's the OWM, but it's not gonna be enough. Twisted Minds bids TNC and you moving on to the playoffs.
They made them work for it. But Twisted Minds will be able to secure their 5th seed and lock their battle against Omega in the first round of the MPL Philippines Season 17 playoffs.
That's exactly the kind of win Twisted Minds also needed. Get them in flow. And you're right, Renmar, TNC really made them work for it, but they got it in the end. Saber did not stop the Minds from getting the win.
It tempered the aggression.